Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Today we will make the presentation of failures articulated pavement. Table of contents: introduction, definition, articulated pavement, PSE, faults and how to repair them, procedure and calculation of the methodology, conclusion and reference. Introduction: articulated pavement, also known as interlocking pavement or cobblestone pavement, is composed of prefabricated units, paving stones, laid in interlocking patterns on a base layer. It is without use in urban roads and parking lots due to its strength, durability, and ease of maintaining. However, this pavement can exhibit various failures over time, such as damage to the path stones, depressions, horizontal displacement, sand loss and joints, and excessive separations, among others. To objective as the condition of the test pavement, the pavement condition index PSI is used and standardized numerical methods that identifies, measure, and classifies these failures, thus enabling appropriate and
It restrains damage. Depressions are low area in the pavement caused by subgrade or vast sediment, leading to surface roughness and potential hydroplaning. Who detections? The detections are 10 feet or 3 repaired or fouled. Okay, and depressions remove the affected pavement in the sunken area, escape the vast and sub-vast material utile and stable layers in the found. In the gradual vast is lost or eroded. Repeat.
Excessive joints width. Description: this is a surface distress feature in which the joints between paver have widened. Excessive joint width can occur from a number of factors, including poor initial construction, lack of joint sand, pure edge restraint, adjacent settlement, height, etc. The detection. Optimal paper joint spacing is typically specified as 1/16 to 16 inches. Has joint get wider, the individual units may show signs of rotation. Measurement: excessive joint width is measured in square feet of surface area. The average joint width defines the severity. As most concrete pavers are manufactured with a beveled edge, care must be taken to ensure the actual joint width is measured. Folding. Folding are area of the pavement surface where the elevation of adjacent pavers differ of have rotated. Faulting can be caused by superficial settlement of the bedding sand, perstellation, pumping of the joint, or bedding sand. Detection. Faulting is characterized by areas of individual pavers with differential elevation. This distress is often associated with more severe distresses such as settlement, haze, routing, etc. Measurement. Faulting is measured in square feet or surface area. The maximum elevation difference defines the severity. Measurement of differential elevation has joint is made under a straightedge of 1 feet length. How we can repair these faults? In the case of excessive joint width, cleaning of the affected area, removal of the paving stone from the effect area, they should be cleaned and stacked to one side for later replacement. Repair of the sand layer, leveling of the sand layer, and joint sealing and final compactation. In the case of the faulting, removal of the paving stone from the effect area, they should be cleaned and stacked to one side for later replacement. Separation of the sand layer, leveling of sand layer and final compactation, repositioning and initial compactation of the previously removed paving stone. It's visible to place paving stone with their face in the same position as before, thus avoiding discontinuities in the paving tone.
The first is heap. What is heap? The definition. So heaps are areas of the pavement surface that have elevation that are higher than the surrounding areas. Heaps are typically caused by differential force heave of the underlying soils. Heaps can also occur as a result of subgrade instability and can also occur in conjunction with centers or and the detection. It's in the visual examination. It's not always reliable technique for a detection of hits, especially for low severity hits. That is a category for this this failure. The most reliable method to identify hits is to utilize 3 meters straight edge. So you put this in the surface, and you can see the failure. You can see anyway the image, the ACTM international. We can see how it's the low server heave a photo with my partners when we take a picture for this failure in in the suburbs in Bogota. For measured heaps are measured in square feet, square meter, are of effect for surface area. Place the end to the split edge on a adjacent non-heat area and insert the stage. And that is, we can see anyways in one table where we can see the categories for severity level, low, medium, high, and how are the medium, no? So the other color is horizontal creep. The definition of horizontal creep is the longitudinal displacement of the pavement caused by traffic lighting. Horizontal creep should not be confused with change in joints pattern created by the placement or agents pavers of a different type. It's very common in this in two failures how it's confused, but they're not. And the detection are regardless of the initial paper laying pattern. The pavement surface should have an uniform pattern, shifting of the joints or pattern ceilings or the hip. The measure is this for in the text. We can see anyway the image, the STM, and one image of the Medellin. This picture is the Medellin, and how is the failure. We can see the several level, that's low, medium, and high, and the horizontal moment, how. And we can say the repair or faults, the hip and the work we perform involves leveling and compaction. Following these steps, we can see these steps how it's how to repair this fault. So we can we have a step or a step, and that is the progress, no? And we have the horizontal grip. The average joint spacing is greater than 10 millimeters. It's a condition, and if don't exceed, we remove the paving stones from the affected area, and performing the proper cleaning and stretching staking process. Check whether the sand layer is in suitable condition or whether it needs to be replaced. Return the payment stance to their designer position, then perform the giant soldering, preserve and clean the area. And that is for these two files.
Sand loss popping definition refers to the loss or expulsion of the sand that fills the joints between pave stone in the articulated pavement. Sand plays a key role in improving interlocking and interconnection between. Detection. Visual detection involves looking of for obvious clues such as obviously empty or partially empty joints, sand accumulated on the surface of the paving, stone or wash, into gutters and curbs, evidence of sand being expelled after heavy rains or vehicular traffic. Several levels low in less than medium inch or 13 millimeters. Medium between medium and to 1 inch or 13 to 25 millimeter high. Gutter 1 inch or 25 millimeters. Missing powers definition: a missing power is the absence of one or more pavements in the pavement caused by removal, damage, or deterioration. This affects the stability and safety of the surface. Detection: it is detected visually by looking for empty areas where powers are missing, often will solve gravel in the place, creating uneveness in the surface. Measurement. Measurement is the made of the area. Meters of feet. Severity is classified according of the number of missing powers. Low severity 1 and 2 missing powers. Medium severity 2 or more powers in a small area. High severity several missing powers affecting the functionality of the pavement. Repair of failures. Joint sand loss pumping. Identify, identify and removing damaged powers. First, identify the areas where powers are missing. If some powers are damaged but not completely missing, they must be carefully removed and replaced without damaging the rest of the pavement. Replacing missing powers, new powers that match the existing powers in size, color, and patterns must be light. If the original powers are no longer available, Pavers with similar characteristics must be used or the affect section must be revolved, and missing pavers, join cleaning and sand filling and sand compactation and additional filling if necessary, and sealing. In some cases, and joint sealant can be applied to prevent some begin loss. Again, to improve the durability of the joints against inclement weather.
Okay, now the four routing definition. Routing is an is typically caused by sudden of the underlying subgrade of granular base under vehicular loading. Routing indicates an waking or loss on bathing sand or bats waking and a loss on structural capacity. Routing is different at depression, okay? Next. Possible cause. The possible the possible cause and the routing is insufficient stability of the asphalt mixture and insufficient stability of the pavement layer on subgrass or base um, into to the water ingress and of poor quality, insufficient pavement thickness, and esto excessive increment in traffic loads. Detection. And detection routine is a single well path is usually quite evident where depression caused by static well loads are measured as routine. Measuring. Measuring routine is mm, measuring is square feet and square meters and of sur art. Here uh, we have the severing level and maximum depth. The routine is so low, medium, high. Here we have example and routine in high routine and low routine. Now we talk about patching. The patching is the patching is referred to sections of pavement that are mason pavers and have been raised with a similar material. So patching are different causes. Okay, possible cause. Repair of the mango staff have reaching unacceptable levels. Repair of public utilities located under the pavement. Correction of defection repairs. Detection. Section of dissimilar material such as asphalt or composition material other than pavement. Measuring pouching as measuring in square feet, and here we a quality and condition and several level is loud, medium, high. Here an example on pouching, and here is Bogota, and level is medium. Repair of failure. Repair of failures. Patching and routing. Patching are used to repair cobbles mainly for reason of cost, speed, and effectiveness. Cobo- co- Cobblestones due to their constant use and factors such as weather or heavy traffic and wear damage. Patches allowed for quick repair without having to completely replace to affect speed. The routing. The repair routine unit cannot what condition the cobblestones, and if they are removed and subdivided if necessary, the cobblestone and installed again. Um, is important to ensure the surface is completely level, free of roots, with a proper slot for water drainage. Okay, for uh, water drainage is important with spouting and rooting.
Methodology for assessing the pavement condition index (PCI). This methodology is also to evaluate the condition of roads and parking lots surfaces with interlocking concrete pavements by visual surveyor using the pavement condition index method to qualitating pavement condition, and the PCI for roads and parking lots was developed by U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. They adopted the Department Defense EPWA. This standard is an adaptation of the PCA method, the interlocking concrete pavements, and values expressed in pound are the considered standard values CIA unit or province the information only. This international standard follow international organization principles of standardization as established the very World Trade or organization WTO, and this total deduction for the graphic and two graph payment condition index rating scale and circuits colors. The procedure PCA assessment process. The identify payment change according to the offset roads, parking lots, and the bits each branch into section based for payment type, construction history, and traffic, and subdivide the units. Visual inspection inspect each sample units and record data on files, seal and evaluate the type, severity of deterioration according to appendix, and measure for extent deterioration and describing the appendix 1 and 2. Identify to visible mark the sample units of the future inspection. Sample unit selection random select of number representative sample units and determine the minimum number of units to expect using the appropriate station formula. Apply systematic sample evenly distributed inspect and sample units. Inspection procedure sample units with orientation, record the location size of the sample unit and type of deterioration observed. Measuring the amount and severity deterioration according to established guidelines. Repeat this process for the selected sample. For the calculated CPA, this from an M is a lowered number of deduction including friction must be then an HDB high individual deduction. For the sum amount, the HP deteriorates calculate the percentage of the H-type deterioration for determining the extraction in the B for deterioration using the deduction values curve and the appendix. Calculate the maximum correct deduction CDB according to their iterative process. For determining the PCA suppression maximum CDB from the 100 PCA 100 maximum CDB. Determination the section PCA sample are inspection. The section PCA is average of individual PCA and additional units are inspected for weight average of six and assign the overall section condition rating based for PCA. And report prepares a summary report under each section or calculation and size of the section, total numbers sample units, number of inspected, and PCA obtained average for the section. The section conditional is rating. And the mesh pavement. The discount is the mesh pavement stone show cracks less than clearing chips or flaking caused by improved locking to rating, imperfection, crack shapes, or spilling in paper on don't affect performance if the cracks have layered or opening. Measuring quantify in FT to the mesh pavement are pressure by total surface area excluding two minor cracks, and the stability depend of the degrees of the mesh. These three levels and one low and two tracks without separation, chips or spelling. Medium advanced.
Finally, conclusion. Importance of articulated paving. Articulated paving, composed of interlocking paving stones, is an efficient and durable option for paving high traffic areas, such as streets and parking lots. Its ease of maintenance and adaptability to different conditions make it a popular choice in the urban design. Impact of pavement failures. Common failures in articulated pavement such as sand loss at joints and missing paving stones affect not only the aesthetics but also the stability and safety of the pavement. Conclusion number three: crucial role of the PSI, the Pavement Condition Index, is an essential tool for objective assessing pavement condition, allowing for the identification and qualification of defects. Using the PCI makes it possible to prioritize maintenance intervention, optimizing available resource, and ensuring a long pavement lifespan. Reference. Thank you. Bye.